Top of the morning, YouTube. It's your boy, Big C, chilling in the place to be. You see me? Yeah, man. Last night, my folks made this cake. Oh my good, look at this cake, man. A brown sugar caramel cake. I told my coworkers I'd give them a slice, you know. So I'm taking that to work. Bless them, you know. Bless the people. That's what I do all day, bless the people. Man, Marshawn Lynch speech. I know I'm late, but his speech, you know, man, everybody wants you to talk like this, talk like that, use the King's English, but man, that's not our native tongue. We made our own language, you know, and we understand what we said, especially with the youngsters. Sometimes you gotta speak to the people in the language that they understand to connect with them, man. You know, just like the prophets. The prophets didn't send a person over to Jerusalem that spoke Greek. He didn't send Muhammad to Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He didn't send Muhammad to Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to Saudi Arabia speaking English. He blessed the prophets of each nation because he sent prophets to different places, and they spoke the language that the people understand, and that's how, you know, that's how a lot of this stuff began. You know, so when he telling them youngsters, man, save your money, take care of your body, stop tricking off all that money, stop throwing all that money in these strip clubs, and it's just so disrespectful to a human being. You know, that's just like slavery, these strip clubs. You know, I got a lot to say about that, you know. But, yeah, man, he spoke to the youngsters in the language that they understand. And we speak like that. You look at the history of language in the black community, and, man, we got a very colorful history, you know. I remember back in the day, we used to say different stuff in the 70s, in the 80s. When the 70s, we was talking about, you know, being cool. Be cool, man. Jack. Be cool, Jack. or, you know, just different stuff, man. In the 80s, they came with fresh, funky, fat, all that stuff. Dope. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s, they had they slangs, boosty, and on the gooch. Out here in the town, we were saying on the gooch. In the 80s, we had really dough. You know, and then 40 came with a whole bunch of stuff. He just 40 came with a book of stuff, and you know, nowadays they got their most shit they talking about now is rocking and smash, you know, all that killing stuff. But it's always been words and languages. When Marshawn said chicken, I commented. I had to ask my partner, "What they talking about chicken?" And I was like, "Chicken scratch," you know. But it all goes together. And you know, one thing that we used to like to hear the old school players spit game, man. You know what I'm saying? And that game was magical. If you could have heard some of them, and then how cool the OGs used to be when they used to be talking, dressed all up. Back when I was young in the 70s and the 80s, they used to be clean, man. Clean, Jack. Talking that smack, man, you know, talking shit and swallowing spit. But yeah, man, the language, man, people got to get over the language, man. I was doing door-to-door sales back in the late 90s, going into the 2000s. It was the 2000s I got out of prison in 2001, and I was doing door-to-door sales for Comcast, going around selling cable, and we was cutting. If you told me, if I had a list, if you was supposed to have cable, and if you wasn't supposed to have cable, and I come to your door and I'm talking to you, you watching BET, I'm like, well, man, I know you still in cable, So I'm like, man, we're gonna cut you off in the next couple of days. If you don't, get you another plan, I can set you up right now with a brand new plan. So I set a lot of people up with some brand new plans and stuff like that. But it was a lot of Mexican people, and some of those folks didn't speak English. So the language is universal, man. It is a silver package, the bronze package, and the gold package. I sold the Mexicans the gold package, and they didn't understand. We didn't understand each other for nothing, but we understood. Somehow I made them, understand. Like, hey, man, this is how much it's gonna be. Look at that, cinco bueno, whatever it is, But I knew poquito Spanish, but language is universal, man. So yeah, I want to commend Marshawn on giving it to him raw, keeping it real, man. A lot of people always we got different types of ways of communication, and in the hood, man, and that's how it is. A lot of them brothers come out the hood. They come out the hood, and a lot of them ain't got no fathers. They ain't, don't get laced by nobody. So it's good. I think that's one of the first times I seen a professional player lace the youngsters like that, And they need to know that that's a good message, man. Take care of your body, take care of yourself, take care of your spirit, save your money, stack your chicken, man. Stack your chicken, baby boy, because you got a lot of these guys, they get out the NFL or the NBA, and they go broke, and it's just retarded, You done spent 4 years in the NBA, and all you did, probably a lot of niggas sat on the bench, but all you did was throw money in the air, Come on, man, throw money in the air at these strip clubs, buying heck of jewelry, all these expensive cars, It turns out that you couldn't even afford that, because you went broke after you had a $10 million contract. $10 million, I know it's a lot that comes with having those big contracts, so you got to spend some money. But, man, I know dudes that used to come up off of $50, $20. So you supposed to go up. You ain't supposed to go down. Buy you some property. Start, get you a franchise. They jacking that money off, man. So yeah, man, shout out to Marshawn Town Business Beast Mode for giving them youngsters that game and speaking it to them in a language that they understood. Kept it real. 1,000. I'm gone. Peace and blessings.